In this video, let's talk about another important difference between Traverse PC's QuickView technology and CAD, and that is label sizing. I've got labels on all of these lines here on this project I imported from LandXML, and I set all that up by going into the parcels here. I right-clicked one of them and went to Traverse Drawing Settings. And I said on this 24 by 36 sheet of paper, I want all of my labels to be 8/100ths of an inch. So my point labels are 8/100ths of an inch. And more importantly for this video, my line labels are 8/100ths of an inch. So regardless of scale, Traverse PC is going to make those 8/100ths of an inch. Well, the reason that we like that inside of Traverse PC is, let's say that I want to do a new drawing and just work with a couple of these lots. So different page size, perhaps different scale. Let's go to drawings, add a new drawing. Let's call this lot 21, and we're just going to use the default template. That's fine. Let's come back now and tag just the traverses that we want. Come down and get lots 20, 21, and 22, and let's just tag those. So now we're going to tell Traverse PC to zoom extents. What's the largest scale I can fit on that? And maybe I'll say, oh, you know what? I'd really like to go to a little bit larger sheet of paper. So let's go into page setup, and let's choose a legal, leave it in portrait. That gives us just a little more room to work here. Now, I've got a different sheet size. I'm going to choose 80 feet to the inch to get the scale that I want, but take a look at this. My labels are still 8/100ths of an inch. If I go into any of these Traverse settings here, and take a look at the size of those, I've got 8/100ths of an inch there. And the reason that's so important is that in CAD, I oftentimes have to go back, and now that I've got a different sheet size or a different drawing scale, I have to go back in and resize all those because those sizes are based on drawing units. Well, because Traverse PC says I want those to be so many tenths of an inch or hundredths of an inch, I never have to do that. And if I zoom in here real quickly, the same is true of the symbols and the line widths and the lot labels. So this symbol is always going to be this size regardless of what scale I use. The text will be this size. The line width will be this size. If I have a lot of points over the top of each other, Traverse PC has this really cool feature that says I can turn zoom points off, and now I can zoom way in here, and I'm going to leave those things little. They're not going to be zoomed, which allows me to handle looking at a lot of data real close, real easily. I don't have to go back in and resize it. And anytime I want, I can just turn that zoom back on for the line widths, the symbol sizes, and the label sizes. But we think you're really going to like this feature of our QuickView technology where labels, symbols, and line widths are based on inches, not drawing units.